Can you feel that beat? Every Monday night, we're on repeat.
And happy 4th of July week, everybody. Welcome to the Saunook Sports Show. How we feeling tonight, guys?
Yeah,
Groovy.
Yeah, it's groovy.
Groovy.
That's a good word.
I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
Timmy's grooving over here. Look at him.
He is. Look at him.
He's bouncing his head.
Yeah.
Hey, wearing these. Look at his hat. Look at that shirt, son.
He's a patriotic dude, man. Southern born, Southern bred,
And he'll die.
Southern dead, won't he? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Welcome to the show. Glad everyone could make it. Here we go.
Whoa.
Anyway,
We're going to end up
We
having
need to get the Saunook dancers.
we got
in here.
a whole album, Branson.
Yeah, we need to get like the Nitro Girl. Well, I mean, with more clothes on, obviously. Sorry, honey, if you heard that, but no, they can be fully clothed.
trying to get us divorced.
No, son, nothing like that.
I'm okay
No.
with.
I know you
I'm
are.
good-
I
I'm
know
good
you
with it.
are.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll be sleeping in the yard. for that comment
I'll wait
in public.
outside till they do the intro song, and then I'll come on in. How's that?
So,
Oh, anyway, it is Monday night, June 29th, 2026, and we are just a few days away from our 250th birthday, the 4th of July. So we're going to celebrate 4th of July this Monday night and get ready for the weekend. We have a lot to talk about. It's going to be a fun show. Guys, let's introduce everyone. Sitting straight across from me right here, right there.
Right there.
right there.
Right there. right over
Stop
there.
it. Stop
Right
it.
over there.
Stop it. Stop.
That is Diamond Dave, ladies and gentlemen, from the mean streets of Hazelwood, North Carolina.
Hazelwood NC, boy.
To the right of him, from the School of Hard Knocks, the old ball coach.
Nobody better.
Man, there's one or two.
Just a few.
Yeah. There's
Just
few.
a few. To the right of him, to the left of me, last but not least, he might be number 4 in your books. He's number 1 in Dave's heart.
He really. I love that man. I do.
From Bad Street, USA, terrible Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Oh, man. Glad to have everybody back. Want to thank Ben Hooper of Ben's Backdraft Barbecue, who was on the show last week and graced us with a nice supper, a barbecue supper.
That's
Yeah,
some good
well.
grub, man.
It was some good stuff, man. And I went over there Saturday to see him, and he had some burn-ins going. I walk in. I hadn't intended to eat it all. He's like, "You want some pork belly?" I was like, "Listen, I mean,
What?
if you insist."
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It twisted your arm a
If
little,
you
I'm
twist
sure.
my arm, if you insist, I'll take some.
And as his blazing saddle says, I insist. I insist.
I insist. And I had some baked beans with it, but man, I sat there in the parking lot and ate them all. So
I'm planning on going Thursday. I'm scheduled off Thursday. I think I'm going to go see him Thursday.
yeah, there you go.
What's the hours again?
I'm not
No,
sure he
he's-
opens at 11. I think it's like 11 to 8.
Yeah,
Coming to see you Thursday, Ben.
there you go.
Coming to see you.
But thanks to Ben, because it was a fun show, and we had a lot of discussion throughout the week on the stuff we posted. A lot of people chiming in on their favorite barbecue. The barbecue debate is always fun, and people
Yeah.
will always get involved in that. So thanks to Ben for coming on the show. Next step, we got to get Mark Stevenson on the show
Yep.
of Stevenson Pest Control. So that'll be
Yeah.
our next thing. Once we get through with the holidays, we'll work on that.
Sounds good.
Before we get started, guys, let's thank our sponsors. Ben's Backdraft Barbecue. Dave, how do you feel about Ben's Backdraft Barbecue?
Best in the business.
Timmy, how do you
man.
feel about it?
Yeah, Timmy. Timmy, you like
That's a good.
Timmy, you like
Yeah.
barbecue, don't you?
It's number 1 in my heart
Yeah.
and stomach.
Yeah,
Rats, how do you? Is it your favorite?
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. The burn-ins, man, you can't beat
Oh,
them. I'd like to try those spicy burn-ins.
The spicy burn-ins were really good. They were
No,
really
I've never
good.
had the spicy either.
Yeah.
And he showed me his new smoker, and
Yeah.
so that's exciting.
All right.
Congratulations to him on getting that, because that's a big deal.
Wow, wow, it's a major award.
It's a major award. That's right. Hold on, let me get things sharing here. Make sure everybody's seeing this. All right, so 3028 Jonathan Creek Road, Waynesville, North Carolina, 28785 828 400 6334. If you're in East Tennessee, if you're traveling this week, 4th of July, through I-40 between Tennessee and North Carolina, if you're traveling to Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg, if you're over in Cherokee and the Great Smoky Mountains, come on over to Ben's Backdraft. It's not far away in either direction. If you're in the Asheville area, upstate South Carolina, North Georgia, it's worth the drive. You get to see some pretty views and eat some great barbecue. So swing by Ben's Backdraft Barbecue. Stevenson Pest Control. Free estimates, 30-plus years of experience, free pest inspections, 828-229-2085. When we get him on the show, guys, I'm hoping that he does not bring any food from his work.
No.
Yeah.
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 No chocolate-covered caterpillars or crickets like in Saved by the Bell that time, Branson. Yeah. Or fried rat, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll pass on that, but hopefully we'll get him on the show. But call up Stevenson Pest Control. Right now it's summertime. It's humid. All kinds of critters come out in weather like this. So you want to get that stuff treated, call them. They'll take care of it. Great people, great service. And they also offer military discounts, law enforcement discounts. So call them up. Promise you, you won't be disappointed. They're great. That's a great business. And Branson?
Threaditches.com, and that's Threaditches LLC. Jason and Cynthia Morales, always busy doing embroidering work. There's never a time that that I'm not on Facebook or anything, and I see him always working. And hey, whatever you think of, they will make up.
Ooh, dude,
How you like that,
dude? You should been a marketer.
We're gonna have an album of songs and of Branson slogans.
Man, that's beautiful.
Oh, so anyway, guys, how was your weekend? Dave, tell us about your weekend.
Well, my weekend was good. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I don't even remember. Let me tell you a little bit about. Can I have church here? Just
tell us about it.
So there was
church.
Yes.
With Dave.
So there was an event, maybe locally, maybe not, I don't know, over the weekend that I made the big mistake of going in and reading some comments about. And I just, and I always try to be, you don't have to comment to everything you see. And I'm not one of these people that jumps on and wants to get in all these arguments on social media. I'm just not wired that way. But I saw one and I just kind of got, ugh. Then I kept scrolling down and then I went back up. And then at that point, the whole thing that this person said just ran all over me. I actually know this person and I'm really kind of disappointed, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
So I roll back up and I write this novel. And I want to tell you
did you hit send?
Well, I want to tell you what happened. I prayed about it before I sent it, and it was nasty. And that's not me at all. I guess I just let my emotions get the best of me. But thank you that I have a God that can, get me out of those situations and chill my rear end out every once in a while, because the comment that I had in that box would have probably started World War III had I sent it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't my intent. It just, as soon as I read it, it just rubbed me wrong. And it was a indictment on something that means a lot to me. It was just a blatant cheap shot is what it was. So just thankful that God could talk me down from, doing that, because I'd probably be having to talk myself out of a really big mess.
Did they say something bad about wrestling, WCW?
It was wrestling. Okay, you got me, man. I wish it was that easy. No, I took it very personal.
Yeah.
So
listen, there's so many times I've had stuff written.
I've never had that happen to me before, Matt. I never have. That's the first time where I just wanted to just show my rear end.
Hey, listen, I write all kinds of things in the box and then I erase it. It makes me feel so much better once I type it out. Then I erase it, and everything's good.
I almost heard God's voice say, Dave, this isn't a good idea.
Hey, listen, life's too short to be angry online and go at each other.
It really is.
And there was a lot of it this weekend.
And I got caught up in it.
Did you feel kind of like Michael Douglas? What was that movie?
Oh, falling down.
down.
Yeah, fall down. Yeah.
So I just took the high road.
Well, listen, man, we all go through that, and we all
That was the first time. For
we're
me,
all
man.
tempted to do that kind of thing. And the best thing to do is just write it out, then erase it.
Yeah.
It's never worth starting over. It ain't worth it, man. These online arguments to get you nowhere. And the thing is that the things that are said online usually would never be said face to face.
Yeah.
Because
Keyboard. I mean, you hate to say it's like a keyboard warrior.
yeah,
But there's so many times. My thing is, I've done that too. I mean, we're not human if we haven't written something
Absolutely.
out and then taking it back, because I'm glad I did, because I misused your and somebody would have come up
We
with a
can't-
smart aleck.
That's a bigger sin.
We can't have that, man.
Somebody would have come up with something smart, and then I'd have gotten mad again.
Grammar
Yeah.
police will be all over that.
yeah. Listen, it's not worth it. And there's sometimes where it's people that you know, and it's like, man, if we were to have this conversation face to face, nothing mean would be said at all.
Probably
So
not.
the
Well,
the screen,
I don't
the screen protects. It gives you a false sense of security, and it's like a weapon,
Yeah.
and it's not a good weapon.
I'm glad.
you know.
I'm glad I walked away.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you did.
So.
Well, good for you, man.
Yeah, man. Kind of a moral win.
Yeah, exactly. Rance, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. I got to just sort of hung around the house and stuff, and didn't really do much. I mean, I played golf, but and went and picked up a suit for the wedding this week and everything. So it's going to be mighty hot in there.
It's gonna be a little.
Suit,
It's gonna be a little.
Somebody needs
A
to
little
come
warm.
up. Somebody needs to come up with something where it's you put on the shoes and it blows cool air.
Well,
up the
you know what you
pants.
need? You need that vest that the NASCAR drivers wear. That air vest that
yeah.
keeps you cool.
Yeah.
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 Timmy, how was your weekend?
Well, I worked all weekend.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Timmy, you're a laborer, aren't you?
I
son?
am. I'm a worker.
You are. You worked yesterday too?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Did you take
Man.
PTO or just overtime or
Timmy ain't got no.
Timmy?
He says I'll sleep when I'm
Sleep
dead.
when
I'll
I'm
just
dead.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that.
My weekend was good.
Yeah.
I didn't do my usual pizza on Friday. I did a Little Caesars pizza this Friday night. But,
Was that a drop off for you?
no, it was actually pretty good, man.
Did you do the Spider-Man?
No, I didn't
Dude,
do
that
Spider-Man.
is a good gimmick.
It is a good gimmick. But I didn't do the Spider-Man though.
Have you seen that? The thing that Little Caesars is doing for the
I have.
Spider-Man movie?
I have not.
They instead of doing the round pepperoni, they're doing have the old school
Yeah.
long pieces.
Yeah,
And
like at school pizza.
Yeah, and they're throwing it down. It looks like webbing on a pizza. So that's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Not a bad life.
No, but it was good though. And then went over to Asheville on Saturday night. I had to go over there and get something for the wedding. And then
Yeah.
yesterday I just chilled, and it rained most of the day, and watched the race, and that was pretty much my Sunday. However, today I had to go get my tag renewed, which I love. I love giving the state all that money for something that I already own, you know, and pay the tax on something that I already paid the tax on when I bought it.
You're talking about land or vehicle?
Vehicle or both.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
however, at our tag office, as you guys know, they always sell those tags in behind. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's one particular tag that I have looked at since I got my driver's license almost 30 years ago. Okay, 29 years ago. So it was behind the desk at the old place, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that tag.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. I bought it for the show. It was $10. Got to pay cash. Somebody's making some money under the table on it.
God
But-
loves you.
No,
Oh,
Whoa.
Look at that Phoenix Cardinals,
Oh,
man.
Wow.
Yeah, Timmy.
There's some nostalgia.
That's some nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they changed the Arizona Cardinals like in '98.
Yeah.
So tells you how long they got. Three. They only got two of them now.
That's right.
One of them's gone.
so you didn't have like an algae flare up from all the dust on it or anything?
No,
did you? Okay.
but I'm gonna put it right back here, right there,
Right there.
right there,
Right there.
right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and and that's where it's gonna go for the show, so we can see it. Right over there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So that was my day today.
Well, good. Good. That sounds like a good weekend.
It was a good weekend.
Yeah.
So now we get ready for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about NASCAR, old Hollywood movie stars. I'm just kidding. We're going to talk about NASCAR, NFL, break down the Seahawks and the Patriots, the rematch of the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about NBA trades, NBA draft last week. Tar Heels falling to Oklahoma in the College World Series. A little World Cup action, which right now Paraguay is in overtime against Germany. This will be a massive upset in the round of 32. Brazil won today. They beat Japan in the last minute of stoppage time in regulation. Scored a goal, beat them 2-1. They survived Japan. So Brazil goes to the Sweet 16, and now Paraguay and Germany. So we'll see how that ends. That may go to a shootout. I don't know.
It has.
It has?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Awesome.
They're off to penalty kicks.
Are they?
I was looking at all the records per the breakdown.
Yeah.
Man, they're all paired up.
They are.
I mean, I don't.
They're paired up.
Is there a team with one loss? Maybe there was one.
Team with one, what do you mean?
With one loss in the what are they? I mean, you're
The
Well,
bracket.
the brackets.
Most of them had one loss.
Yeah.
Brazil, I don't think did, but the United States had a loss, and
Yeah.
Germany had a loss.
They're all right there together, man.
A few of them had a tie. Spain had a
Right.
tie. But yeah, they're all. This is really good. This is going to be good soccer from here on out. And the United States plays Wednesday night, 8:00.
Paraguay.
They play Bosnia on Wednesday night.
I was close.
It was one of those
Sorry.
European countries.
One of them. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, let's.
Oh, when we got draft order too.
We got the
Whoa.
draft order tonight.
Dun, dun,
Yes,
dun.
Oh, and Caitlin.
and Caitlin.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Dun,
good show. We
dun.
might be here all night.
Well, I'm down. Well, I don't know. I got to
As
get
Rick,
up at
as Rick,
5.
as Rick, as Rick,
Hey, Jimmy, you stole it. I know that's what I was getting ready to say.
as Rick Flair says, yeah.
Stay all night and stay a little longer.
Oh man.
Dance all night and dance a little longer. Oh man,
Imagine he did that quite a bit, didn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But you know what's next? We've got
This day in history.
this day in history, and this is a long one because I did today and I also did July 4th. Figured we needed to do that. Okay, so we'll go through it pretty quick. On this day in 1776, Virginia state constitution adopted their state constitution, and Patrick Henry was made governor. Give me liberty or give me death.
Right on.
In 1863, General Custer named Brigadier General at age 23. Can you imagine being 23, man, being a Brigadier General?
Wow.
I mean, those dudes, man, they were, it's like any soldier. Like most soldiers were soldiers long before they're men, you know what I mean? In 1939, Ford introduces the Ford Ferguson, Harry Ferguson 9N tractor with a 3-point hitch system. Kinfolk. I don't know. I'm just saying that.
Wow. Yeah.
There you go.
1891, the U.S. Forest Service was organized. In 1956, U.S. Highway System Act is signed by Dwight D. Eisenhower. That helped a few things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I think it may not have been a good thing.
He never drove 26. I can tell you that.
That's a
In
Gosh.
In 1964, the Senate passes the Civil Rights Act. In 1967, Keith Richards is sentenced to 1 year in jail for drug possession. And then in 1971, Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are sentenced for drug possession. So we got a pattern going on there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it ever stopped, but they're still alive and kicking,
I
so
was getting ready to say.
something worked. In 1984, Pete Rose of the Expos plays in game 3,309, passing Yastrzemski for the record. It's a lot of games.
It is a lot of games.
In 1984, Oral Hershiser begins his streak of games of scheduled starts that wouldn't end until 1990.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 1986, Argentina beats West Germany 3-2 in Mexico City for the World Cup final. In 2000, Eminem his mom sues him for $10 million.
Now, is that the rapper or the candy?
The rapper.
Okay.
And then in 2022, on this day, Earth records its shortest day ever, 1.59 milliseconds faster than a standard day.
Well,
I never knew that.
never knew that either.
Famous birthdays on June 29th. William James Mayo, co-founder of the Mayo Clinic. Slim Pickens, Branson.
Slim.
Harmon Killebrew, Little Eva. She sang Locomotion, and she was from North Carolina. I didn't know that either.
I remember the song.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you about it either.
Gary Busey.
Well, everybody was doing the locomotion.
Yeah, Gary Busey's birthday is today. Bill Kirchen, who sang Hot Rod Lincoln. Nicole Scherzinger of Pussycat Dolls.
Well,
Wow.
Martin Truex Jr. and Kawhi Leonard all have birthdays today. And on July 4th, we declared our independence from Great Britain.
Yeah.
In 1803, Louisiana Purchase was presented by Thomas Jefferson. In 1826, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams die on the same day, July 4th, 50 years after the Declaration. In 1845, Henry David Thoreau moves into his shack on Walden Pond. Oh, I'm a Thoreau guy. 1863, General Lee's army withdraws from Gettysburg. In 1876, the first public exhibition of electric light in San Francisco. That helped out things.
Yeah.
1884, the Statue of Liberty is presented to the U.S. in Paris. In 1944, Marines raised the flag at Iwo Jima. In 1969, Atlanta Pop Festival happened. This was the lineup, Dave.
okay.
Janis Joplin, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Chicago, Led Zeppelin, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Canned Heat, Joe Cocker, Chuck Berry.
Good night, dude. That's
I've
a
heard
who's
couple of
who.
those.
You've heard a few of those.
I wonder
yeah.
who closed the show.
Those are some decent acts.
Yeah.
In 1970,
All right.
Casey Kasem's Top 40 premieres, Branson, in Los Angeles radio.
Keep reaching
What
for
year?
the stars.
What year?
1970. Keep reaching
I
for the
figured it
stars.
would be longer than that. I mean, 70's long, but
In 1980, Nolan Ryan pitches his. He becomes the fourth pitcher with 3,000 strikeouts. Then he went on to pitch 14 more years.
Dude didn't need no pitch count, did he,
He
Matt?
didn't, did he?
Didn't know
No.
what a pitch count was.
And then in 2004, the cornerstone of the Freedom Tower is laid at the WTC site in New York City. And then the birthdays on July 4th: Calvin Coolidge, Al Davis, owner of the Raiders, George Steinbrenner, owner of the Yankees, Bill Withers, Digger Phelps, Geraldo Rivera, and Post Malone.
Post Malone.
And that is this day in history. So now we can continue on with the show.
That was quite a bit of info there you gave us.
There's a lot of
man.
info. This is a
It's always educational
it's
here.
an
at the
educational
Saunook
show
Sports
here at the
Show.
Saunook Sports Show. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we aim to do.
Yes, sir.
We're teachers.
Teachers. Timmy, you're a teacher.
Timmy is a teacher.
that's funny.
All right. What do you want to start with? World Cup, USA, round to 32. Gronk was making a pretty good point about soccer. And, of course, I've thought about this point, but I hadn't thought about it in a while. Why we have never really excelled at soccer. I mean, we're obviously getting better and better, and there's no doubt about it. We've been great the whole entire time, but that's because most young girls start off playing soccer when they're small, and that's the sport they all aim to play for the majority. That's like the number one.
Right.
With boys, it's football. And like Gronk said, our best athletes are not playing soccer. If the best athletes in America were playing soccer, we'd be winning World Cups.
Gronk knows things.
The
doesn't
world,
he?
and I think it's true. I think the world should recognize that if our best athletes were playing soccer, yeah,
Well, it's just like everything else. It's all about the money.
yeah,
There's
absolutely.
no
Yeah.
money in soccer in the U.S.
Well, I mean,
Not like
you go overseas and, football's a backseat to
Football.
football. So, but
We
it
go.
is-
Go ahead.
it is cool seeing all these videos. I know we've talked about it
Yeah.
the last couple of weeks of these people eating their food, but I watched a guy from Japan eat his first beef spare rib.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that was hilarious.
You like it?
Oh yeah, couldn't speak hardly any English. He goes, "I love this food." It was good stuff, man. Covered it in barbecue
Lord.
sauce. Oh man, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a blast watching these. I'm still watching the videos. Of course, a few of them have already gone home. Scotland's gone home, and everybody's upset about that. They wanted the Scots to hang
Yeah.
around.
Off just a little bit. What year at our local high school did soccer. They have a men's soccer program
I
start.
think it
When
was
did it
after
start?
I left.
It was after I
It
left.
was.
I
It was
know.
when Branson was
Yeah.
there when they
Yeah.
started it.
And it was co-ed because there were a couple of girls on the team.
So when I played when
Oh.
I played junior high soccer, they didn't have a girls team at there, so it was co-ed for us. There was like 4 girls on the boys team.
So mid-90s.
So,
Well, it was
Ear-
early 90s.
Yeah.
for Tuscola.
Early 90s,
Okay.
but it wasn't until probably late 90s when the girls team was established.
Okay.
all right, so here's an update on the game.
Yeah,
Whoa.
After the penalty kicks, they're still tied.
for real.
Yep, sudden death.
Oh,
Paraguay had a chance to win on the 4th and 5th shots and missed them both.
oh my goodness.
Oh.
Goodness. I wish I was watching. There had to be a replay.
Yeah, one missed, one saved. Oof.
Are the
Dang.
Norwegians still in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Norway's still in it. Sweden's still in it.
Because I was wondering why there were so many people at the golf tournament yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's why.
over the
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah.
They were
And
doing
dude,
the row.
that was
That
such,
row's awesome. They did the row
Yeah.
at the one of the baseball games this
Yeah.
past week, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
Might have been the Red Sox,
I think it may have been.
but
No,
you know,
I think it may have been the Mets game, possibly. Maybe.
because they were in Connecticut. So it was
Okay, could have
somewhere
been either
close up
one.
there,
Yeah.
But it was so cool yesterday watching how they were interacting and stuff, and then they have the weather delay and you're sitting there watching
Mm-hmm.
and they're hollering for Victor and stuff. And I like Victor Hovland
I do too.
myself.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's a good golfer. But to see them get up there on 18 and, and it was such a crazy 18 yesterday, seeing, because they had to step off who had the longer putt. And, Scotty Scheffler had a 27-foot putt and he had a 25-foot putt.
What happened,
It's
Timmy?
over, boys.
What happened?
Paraguay won.
They did.
Yep.
Huge upset in the World Cup.
Whoa.
4-3
Wow.
on penalties.
Whoa.
Huge upset in the World Cup, man. Germany.
They were like
Has-
one of the big dogs
Oh,
that
yeah.
predicted to win, right?
Oh yeah, Germany has been taken down. Wow. Dang.
And,
Wow.
earlier today, too, that game was really close.
Yeah. Yeah. So Brazil and Paraguay, and of course, the United States beat Paraguay in the first round of the
Mhm.
group stage.
Handily.
Score of 4-1.
Yeah.
So
Handily.
when in the United States, of course, we lost to Turkey on Friday,
Yeah.
but 4 of our starters were not playing because of yellow card issues. The way the yellow cards, they get reset once the round of 32 starts. But if had they played and got another yellow card, they would have been issued a red card, which means they'd have had to miss the first round of 32. So in order to be safe, they'd already won their group stage. So 4 starters didn't play, and Pulisic came in the second half and played. So he didn't play the whole game. So we were definitely not at full strength. We scored, got one call back for offsides, and Turkey, they did stoppage time, added like 7 minutes. Then after the minutes were up, they let them play for 2 more minutes instead of calling the game, and Turkey scored in that last minute. Then they blew the
Wow.
whistle. So really,
Yeah, it was the last kick.
technically, it should have been a tie.
Yeah.
So nothing to be upset about. I think we'll be fine in this round. Now it gets difficult after Bosnia if we can beat Bosnia.
Do you
Yeah.
believe in miracles, man?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Do we have a chance to win the World Cup? I mean, everybody's got a chance. It ain't a good one,
Yeah.
but it's a chance.
Yeah.
It's a long shot.
and that's all we need is a chance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, that's our World Cup talk. So there's games every day now, though. From here on out, this is
Yeah.
exciting. Good games
Yeah.
all week long.
Good deal.
But to finish my thing on yesterday, Hovland, Scotty had a 27-foot putt for birdie and hits it 35 feet. Hits it 8 foot past the hole.
Oh,
Victor comes up to putt 25 foot, rolls it on the edge,
It
and was
so
like,
close.
it was what, less than a foot.
Oh, it's yeah.
And it was an easy tap in, par
Yeah.
and stuff. Well, the Norwegian fans go crazy and stuff. Well, Scotty's got to stand over an 8-foot putt
yeah.
to par to force into a playoff, which they told at that time they were going to the playoff today because of the lighting and everything, because they had the weather delay and stuff. He steps up, buries that 8-foot putt right in the heart of the cup, and they start chanting USA. It was Ryder Cup action like you've
Really?
seen last year. The Norwegians were going crazy for Victor, and everybody else USA for Scotty. It was a cool scene yesterday.
That's pretty awesome.
And then Victor Hovland hit a birdie on 18 today to beat him. So,
Oh, did he?
Yeah, this morning at 9. So
Oh.
yeah.
Well, that's all right. That's a good tournament then.
Yeah.
Dave, let's talk about the Braves. Unless you don't want to talk about the
No,
Braves.
we can talk about the Braves. Struggling mightily right now. What is it? They've lost 12 of their last 16. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Injuries have taken over. A lot of the people that were kind of overperforming at the beginning of the year, it's kind of the bats have silenced, and there's a lot of issues to be addressed right now. Every week I say the same thing. I'm just hoping that Anthopoulos can make the right moves to get us going again, because it's it's not pretty to watch right now.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not.
what is it? They've won one series in the last 5.
Yeah, they're struggling, man. They got they score 6 runs the whole last series, maybe. I
Yeah.
can't remember 2.
And,
Maybe
and this was the
They got one hit against the Giants on Saturday.
I don't know.
and this was the fear. We talked about this earlier
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Of course, I was hoping it wouldn't happen in the summertime, because the schedule was really nice for them. But some of these teams are getting better.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are really coming on all of a
They are
sudden.
Playing well.
Phillies are really playing well. That team is loaded. If they get anybody in
Yeah.
free agency,
I knew they would
trade,
come back. I knew that. I knew that they were going to have a strong team.
You know,
Hey,
to me,
can't stand them, but
yeah, the crazy part to me is, they firing, the Mets manager and stuff, and and the crazy part to that is, the Braves play the Mets this weekend, and I got game time on my cell, and I got a notification that ticket prices were dropping. Like,
Wow.
Oh, really?
yeah, against the Mets. So
Was it true that Albert Pujols showed an interest in that managerial job? He's got a real tight relationship with Juan Soto, I know, and somebody had told me that. I hadn't read it anywhere, but
I hadn't heard that.
yeah. So that would be interesting.
I could see Albert Pujols. I don't know if he'd go somewhere that he didn't play. I mean, I guess you can. I mean,
You got to get your foot in the door somewhere.
yeah. But
So.
it is disappointing because they are pissing the season away.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is that I'm reading about Strider. Obviously, he's not throwing for 60 days. But now they're talking like when he does come back, his role may change.
Take him to the pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read that.
And so you're going to have to find another starter, and
Well,
Grant Holmes was pitching. He didn't. Did he start the game the other day when they give up 5 runs, or was that somebody else in?
was it him or Elder?
I think it was Elder. Elder was in, give up the 5 runs.
Yeah, it was.
So, Dave, let me ask you this. So we're a couple weeks away from the All-Star break. Is there a feeling of the wheels falling off?
Well, the only thing that really concerns me with that is recent history proved it's looking a lot like the team from last year a little bit. It is, but I'm still optimistic that they can right the ship. I mean, when Ronald gets back in the lineup, that's instant offense. Whether he can stay on the field is a big question. I don't know.
But there's so many question marks.
There's a lot of questions.
and somebody seems to always be hurt.
I know.
They can't stay healthy. Austin Riley.
I don't understand. I know what they're paying him, and I know it's against the norm, and he's expected to be at the big league level. But I do not understand why they would not send him down to AAA for a couple of weeks and see if he can't get his mojo back, man. Because you can just see him; he's lost.
Yeah,
he is absolutely lost. Let him go down for a little bit. Maybe you can slide the Bond over there for a few games or whatever. But see if he can't get some confidence back. He looks like a beaten man every time he comes to the plate.
Well, and you were talking about Ronald Acuna, and he's not played in how many this is the second time he's been on the IL, but he's still leading all-star getter for right field. He was at like 1.2 million votes when I saw over the weekend.
I'm hoping they can right the ship, man. I have some concerns, but just I'm hoping AA can work his magic.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
in the American League.
Mulder and Anderson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the AL side of things, Yankees are still hanging on to their lead. A's that West division is really tight. A's and Mariners.
Yeah.
They're keeping it close. So, yeah. And the White Sox are keeping it close in the Central Division.
Sox have a good team.
They
man.
do. They do.
They really do.
All of a sudden, they've
That's good.
kind of showing. I love that.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that the Yankees are doing what they're doing without, Aaron Judge. But,
Yeah.
Dude, Ben Rice is killing it.
Ben Rice is killing it. He's a good player.
Yeah. It's hard to believe another 6'8"?
Just one of those under the
That's where they find these dudes.
one of those under the radar guys. It's not going to get a lot of press because of who else is on the team. But he's a good player.
Yeah.
Really good.
Probably go somewhere else and be a huge
Oh yeah.
star.
Yeah.
How many rookie cards you got?
Ben Rice. I've got several, but I'd like to have a few autos.
Be nice.
Timmy, let's talk about NBA. There were some big moves at the draft last week. Atlanta Hawks had a good draft, in my opinion.
I felt they did.
I think they won the draft. I think they won draft night. But then there were some big moves over the weekend in Charlotte. Ball was traded to the Timberwolves on Friday. I don't understand the trade, Timmy. I really don't. Not that one.
I don't either.
Then they made another move yesterday, trading Miles Bridges to the Suns, getting Grayson Allen and a 2029 first-round pick in exchange for, I can't remember who it was, and a 2033, Miles Bridges and a 2033 first-round pick. So those are the exchanges of picks. I don't know what Charlotte's doing.
I don't think Charlotte knows what they're doing.
Well, Jared Rigdon said today, he made a good point. He said, I was talking to him at lunchtime, he said, maybe they just thought they knew they were good enough to get there, but they weren't good enough to win it. Now they got to make the changes to get good enough to win it.
I don't know if I agree with that because, they were the hottest team at the end of the season.
they were a tough, yeah.
And when LaMelo was on the court, they
Chemistry-
had the most productive offense in the NBA.
Well, now I will say this. Kobe White was great for them in the playoffs
He was.
in the last part of the season. I love Kobe White. He's one of my favorite Carolina players of all time. They signed him to a big deal after they made the trade.
Right.
So he's obviously going to be the guy they're going to put there, and I'm fine with that. They got to get a big man. That's one thing they didn't have was a big man, and they need another scorer. So I don't know. It kind of feels like they took a couple of steps back to maybe go a few steps forward in a couple of years.
That's
again.
exactly how I feel right there. Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't see teams that are, kind of on the rise making moves like that normally.
Right.
That's why it didn't add up to me at all.
You don't. I mean, let's be fair. The Hornets have sucked for so long.
Yeah.
Your first chance of success,
Yeah,
you
and-
go making changes.
And I don't, what they got out of the deal, just a bunch of future swaps.
And they're not.
It really
A
wasn't.
bunch of question marks.
And they're
Yeah.
pretty far in the future too.
Oh, they're pretty far. The first one they don't get till 28. Then after that, it's like 2030. So
I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the Miles Bridges probably more than I didn't like the LaMelo Ball, man.
really,
Miles Bridges has got game.
he does have game.
I didn't like either one of those moves.
Me either. But if this doesn't work out, it's just the usual.
It's the usual.
Back to 32 game season. or
Yeah,
one
Maybe
season.
they thought they were too successful. Well,
I
we
don't-
can't be that good.
I just
Could
don't
be.
don't grasp it.
Whoa, big fella. Don't win that many games.
They don't win that many games. It's supposed to be that good.
Winning ain't that fun.
Yeah. But now the Hawks, Dave, big moves. I mean, those two Vassar,
Yes.
the two first round guys. Vassar had a first round draft grade.
Yep.
He's a 7-footer that he plays Euro style. He can step back, take the three. I think the Hawks really came out good in this draft.
I do too, and I think Kingston Fleming's probably is the point guard of the future. I think that he's going to be really good. I don't know how it's going to be this year. It may be a year of transition and learning for these dudes, but I thought it was good. I thought it was a very solid draft.
Caleb Wilson, Timmy goes to the Bulls. I think that was a solid pick. I feel sorry for Cameron Boozer. If I were him, I would have requested a trade immediately. I would pull the Eli Manning, or I would have just decided to go back to Duke.
But he doesn't have to deal with John Morant now, though.
Well, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's
True.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Because that's where a lot of that problem is.
But man,
I agree.
But Memphis, who wants to go to Memphis?
Elvis,
Yeah, yeah,
he liked them. He liked
yeah. He
Memphis.
liked Memphis.
I don't know.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like the draft turned out pretty well. I think these teams got what they needed, but I think, like I said, I think the Hawks won that draft. What else we got to talk about?
What'd you
Matt,
think?
Go ahead.
One more.
Go ahead.
What'd you think about the Giannis trade?
I mean, I give credit to Miami for wanting to win now.
Yeah.
They gave up a lot.
They did.
I mean, they gave up the farm
They did.
for Giannis, but you know, if it works, and they drafted your boy out of Tennessee, Branson, Mint.
Nate. Yeah.
So I think that was some good moves by the Heat for now. Problem is, Timmy's like 32 years old.
He's old. He's
I mean,
ancient.
you're banking, and then today, Draymond Green
Saw
came
that.
out and he's going to readjust his contract so that they can save money. They're going to go get Anthony Davis and LeBron. I feel like that deal's probably already
Let's
done.
Get us a super team,
That's-
boys. I
that's
love
cool.
it.
For Miami?
No, for
No,
Golden
for
State.
Golden State.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't
Golly,
see
don't even
that.
get me stuff.
We'll just call them the over the hill game.
Dude, that's a senior league over in
That's-
Golden State.
Golly, I cannot stand that super team stuff.
That's going to be the oldest team, maybe the history of the NBA.
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
old.
Super
Yeah.
old. So you'll have Draymond, Curry, Anthony Davis, and LeBron all together. They got about 80 years in the NBA.
Damn.
Yeah, probably pretty close.
Yeah.
No joke.
Seriously.
They'll have like 11 people to have to pick up.
I just,
Be the deepest bench because they'll have to get breaks and stuff. They'll be
yeah.
tapping out.
Well, what they're going to do is just hope that they win enough to get in the playoffs, and then you'll see them all on the court. But you're not going to see them much altogether
No.
throughout the
No.
season.
No way.
But that's going to be tough in the West because the
You
West is
think that-
tough.
You think they'll platoon?
They may. Yeah.
Maybe.
But Giannis, Timmy, I think he's maybe got two or three good years left. Outside of that, I don't know.
And I don't know that Miami's got enough left to put a team around him.
I would have liked that trade probably a little bit more if Tyler Hero wasn't in it. Because I think he was very important to the whole chemistry of the Heat there, and he went back to Milwaukee in that trade. I didn't like. That's the piece that I wish that I'm not a Heat fan, but if they could have held on to him, I would like the trade a little bit better.
Yeah, I just feel like they gave up a little too much.
Yeah. I do too.
And didn't they tell him that they're not bringing his brother with him too? Didn't I read that?
Probably.
I don't know.
So
Pat Riley's not much about accommodating players.
yeah.
No.
NASCAR. Did you guys watch the race yesterday?
I saw the highlights.
Another good race, another road course. That's the last road course of the year.
Thank
I
God.
watched a little bit myself.
SVG won again. I mean, feels like they're closing the gap, but I don't know what this guy does that sets him apart from everybody else. There's such a gap, skill-wise.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like, we had some great road racers back in the day. I mean, obviously Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon were fantastic on the road courses. I don't think he would be doing this if they were on the track with him. But for some reason, he just got all kinds of power at those tracks.
How many road course races is it now? Is there?
Oh, there's about 6.
And see, here's what I think, because back in the 80s and 90s, you had two.
2, yep.
Sonoma
And Watkins Glen.
and Watkins Glen.
Yep.
So you could invest time to those
Yes.
two tracks so that you could pick up the corners and know how to go in,
Yeah.
drive in deep, or lay off or whatever. Now you've got 6. You don't have time for that because you've got all the other testing too that you've got
Yeah.
to do. So I think that's what's hurt him, because
Yeah.
what was his name? Boris Said.
Boris Said, yeah.
I think he's got one career NASCAR
Yeah.
victory. Yeah.
But now SVG has 8 road course wins in 17 tries.
Wow.
Jeff Gordon has the most with 9 wins and 25 tries, I believe. But you got to realize, Gordon only raced in 2 a year,
Yeah.
whereas
Now you got 6.
SVG has had multiple more. I mean, he's only been racing for a few years, and he's had 17 opportunities.
Yeah.
So
he knows
it's
something.
it's a little different, but the gap is closing. It was still a good race. They head to Chicagoland this week, and Hocevar qualified on the outside pole, and Kyle Larson was third. And Kyle Larson went on the podcast earlier this week and talked about how Carson, he's like, I see him on Twitch, streaming on Twitch, and he's like an 8-year-old. And Carson Hocevar tweeted back at him, said, It's funny how NASCAR let an 8-year-old qualify on the outside pole.
I like that.
I like that too. And they interviewed Hocevar yesterday before the race, and he said, "Listen, these guys take things too seriously." He's like, "You got to have fun, man." He's like, "Just lighten up a little bit."
Yeah, I like the attitude.
Yeah.
I bet Hocevar didn't say something bad on the when he was racing online.
Exactly. Well, somebody said, yeah, they were like even the 8-year-old didn't do what Kyle Larson did
Yeah.
whenever he was a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
But Hocevar, he just practices. He was on the flight last week heading to San Diego, and he qualified on the pole, and
Yeah.
he does those simulators in the airplane on the way to a race. They don't even have regular practices anymore. It's
Yeah.
crazy. They're driving computers, you
Yeah.
know.
Insane.
But anyway, it's a good race. And then in a couple weeks, Branson, they head to North Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
For the first points race there since
time.
1997, I believe, or 1998. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Looking forward to North Wilkesboro.
I went to the 95. I think it was the 95 race.
I went to the 95 spring race. That was my first ever cup race.
Yeah.
I went to. It was 95 spring race.
Yeah.
Earnhardt won. Jeff Gordon finished second, and I believe Robert Presley had a coming out party that game. He ran in third for a lot of the race.
Yeah.
In the Skull 33.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my first one was the fall race at North Wilkesboro, and that was when Harry Gant was on that 4-race
win streak,
and Earnhardt come in second. So yeah, it was pretty cool when I got pelted with chicken bones.
Do what?
Yeah, we sat in turn 1 down the very bottom, and I got hit with a chicken bone, and I thought, what in the world? And I stood up and turned around, and I was like, man, they throw food in beer cans. I got hit with beer cans all day.
Mm.
Yeah.
None of them were full, were they?
I got hit with one. It was about probably a quarter of the way.
Good gracious.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't glass bottles.
Yeah, thank goodness.
You didn't get a concussion, did you?
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Branson, earlier this week, or a few days ago, they interviewed Peyton Manning
Oh,
and
yeah.
asked him who he's going to pull for in Tennessee versus Texas when Texas visits Tennessee. And he said that he loves his alma mater, but he can't. He's got, family's more important, so he'll be pulling for family.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, boy.
Well.
You going to take those posters off the wall now, dude?
Nah. Nah, I'm okay because you know why? I can say horns down. So it's all right.
I can tell. I can tell it made him mad, Dave. Look at him. He get mad thinking about
You can
it.
tell the Branson I'm upset look, but I don't want anybody to know.
Oh, he's mad over everything about right now. Look at him.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I really am.
If we hooked you up to a lie detector test
I've seen that
right
look.
now,
I've seen that look
I'd
for 30
pass.
years. I
I
know.
don't think
I
you
know.
I'd
would.
pass.
Right.
it didn't bother you at all.
Huh?
It didn't bother you at all.
It's
Dude.
family.
Dude.
It's family. You got to stand by family. I agree with what Peyton said.
You couldn't make it more non-believable with your body language right now, man. You need to work on your lying skills.
He's over grinding that pen into
You
the
know what I'd
table
have
as
said?
he's talking
Let me tell you
about.
what I'd have said. I'd have pled the fifth, man, because I'm telling you right now, that was ridiculous.
There we go.
Putting him on the spot like that.
Is this the first time you've ever been at odds with a Peyton comment?
Yeah.
I thought so. I could tell. When the head starts shaking, you know he's upset.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he says no,
Yeah.
I'm good, no. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, I knew it'd make him mad. I sent him the clip from Twitter, and he never responded. And I thought, okay, I know how he feels about this.
Lori said, you get beady-eyed when you get mad, and I was beady-eyed.
She's right about that. She's right. No, I've been on the other end of that a couple of times. I know.
Has there been any NFL news this week, Timmy?
Oh, yeah, there's a big one today.
Yeah, Terry and Arnold. It was the Detroit's 2024 first-round pick.
Yes.
You've seen the trouble he's been in.
Yep.
They cut him.
Did they?
They said he's bonded, $1 million?
Yeah.
So, obviously, there's some truth to that.
Must have a good case.
And that was all. I kept seeing it all day. something
It's
about
kidnapping, wasn't it, Timmy?
Yeah, I
That's
think it
part
was
of it.
robbery and kidnapping.
Yeah,
Gracious.
That'll do it every time.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Has the media been talking a lot about it?
It's fairly new. So.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
because I think Adam Scheffner reported first that they cut him, and then here come Bleacher Report, and then a few other people were.
Well,
commenting.
they cut him, and there were people that wanted Jackson Dart to be cut for introducing the president.
Yeah.
Some.
There you go.
You kidnap, but hey, listen, don't you dare introduce the president.
Yeah, my gosh.
Anyway, I had to say that.
Crazy world we live in.
Let's talk about Chris Johnson. We didn't talk about that.
Man,
So
Sad
Chris
story.
Johnson, CJ2K, man, what a running back. I had no idea. And he was diagnosed with ALS, I guess, a year or so ago. And he said that he did an interview with Strahan this morning on Good Morning America, and he can't talk anymore. He was using the voice thing, and said in 1 year he went from lifting weights to couldn't even hold a cup.
Sad,
39
man.
years old, man. Just sad
Sad.
deal.
Yeah. Very, very talented dude.
Oh, man.
was he in studio or was it like a live via?
I didn't actually watch the interview yet. I was just hearing.
From what I seen, it looked like it was a live via, which I
Okay.
think that was probably the best thing.
Yeah,
Because I know that'd be a tough trip.
that's tough.
For anybody. I mean,
I just hate to hear that. It's awful news for
yeah.
because man, what a talent to
I
watch
was
on the
always a
field.
fan of his game, man. I love
Yeah.
watching him run.
I mean that year he had over 2,000 yards rushing. Timmy, he was a freak show that year.
He
It's
was.
electric.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe, he played at East Carolina.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. I saw they released a statement today, and
Did they?
and what was crazy is I hadn't heard anything until today.
Yeah, me either.
And nobody. I mean, I guess he's
Me either.
Until I read my group text today, I had no idea. That
Yeah.
was the first time I heard anything. I had no idea about that.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Seahawks, Dave.
Let's talk about them.
Super Bowl champions.
Yep.
They lost their offense coordinator. He's now the head coach at the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
They lost Preacher Walker.
They did.
Reverend Walker he went to Kansas City, took a church in Kansas City.
Well,
He's
And,
going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here he comes.
They still have one of the best receivers in the league.
they do.
Darnold has proven us all wrong, at least last
Every
year
year.
now. Every year seems to be. How are you feeling about the Seahawks going forward?
Step back. I do. I look for them to step back. I look for Darnold to step back a little bit. I think the Kenneth Walker thing is going to be a big loss. I think a lot of the defensive coordinators have kind of seen Darnold now. Some of the stuff was new last year. I think that they will catch up. I look for them. Yeah, they'll fight for a wild card. 10-7, 9-8. I don't see them winning. That's the Rams division to lose this year.
Where do you have him ranked on your list?
15.
Wow. Mm.
Plus, you have the Super Bowl hangover thing too. That always seems to. It is a thing, obviously.
Yeah,
I agree with that. A hangover.
but Branson, how do you feel about it? What are you thinking?
I'm not gonna lie to you, and I pondered on this all day, and I actually put them at number 1 until you beat the
Really?
top dog, and because that is a tough NFC West
Yes.
conference.
Yeah.
And they beat the Rams 3 times, 2 times, 2 out of the 3
Yeah.
times they
Yeah.
played.
Yep.
So I have them there. I think there will be a little bit, minus, having to get used to a new coordinator, but still having Jackson Smith, Chardonnay, or is that the way you say his name?
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
Close enough. Yeah,
Okay.
Close enough.
Have him as your running back. I mean, he's going to have to step into a bigger role, and more carries. But they find a way to win. And, I have to say I'm going to have to be a believer in Darnold now till he proves me wrong, I guess now.
Yeah.
So
I know,
I have him at number 1.
I've criticized Darnold his entire career, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. So I guess I can't do that anymore.
No, I mean, he's.
However, I will say this though: anytime you lose an offensive coordinator, things change. It happened with the Chiefs and Mahomes. It happens with everybody when they lose their coordinators. It happened with Brady. Anytime he lost McDaniels,
And then got him back 3 years later.
it happened to the Lions with Ben Johnson.
Yep.
These things matter, man. You lose an offense coordinator that has it's a champion pedigree. I feel like there's going to be a step back. I think losing Reverend Walker is a step back. I think there will be a Super Bowl hangover plus. I think the Rams got a lot better.
I think so too.
I think the 49ers, if they're healthy, they're going to be a lot better. So the division automatically gets tougher. And then just the NFC in general. I think teams that are going to be even better, like the Giants, I think the Cowboys are going to be better. I think Eagles are going to be tough again. I think the Packers are going to be good again. Obviously, the Bears. So I think the road gets tougher. And so I think they take a step back.
I'll be honest with you too. I hate to say it, but Arizona may be a thorn in some of the side for the West because they were hyping up Carson Beck pretty big this weekend.
Well, Jeremiah Love will do a lot there too if they can run the ball consistently.
Because Brissett hasn't been out. He hasn't been able to participate because something about his contract.
Yeah, and Branson, when you can see Love out the backfield and see Harrison Jr. with your left eye going down this way.
Yeah, you've got choices.
Trey McBride over the middle.
And you can see Trey McBride over the middle. You can see all of them at one time with your eyes like Carson Beck can.
Yeah.
That gives you an advantage.
He's going to have some whoever quarterback's going to have some weapons there and that's hard to. I can't believe I'm actually saying that about a Cardinal team, but
I've got the Seahawks. I've got them finishing 15th. So I still think they make the playoffs maybe with a wild card, but I don't think they win that division, and I think they're going to be in the mix with a lot of other teams.
That's how I feel too.
So, Timmy, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm kind of splitting the difference here. I've got it at number 8. I think they take a step back because of the Reverend, but they'll still be in the mix.
Fantasy wise, I mean, is it
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
The rookie Jadavian Price. I mentioned him once before.
Okay.
With Charbonnet's injury history, he's very explosive. He's the first round pick they got, the last pick of the first round this past year. And who else did I have? They did get the receiving core's pretty strong. You've got still got Cooper Kupp and Jigman. They did get Rashid Shaheed last year. So I don't know how all the playing time is going to be allotted there, but the receiving core is still formidable if Darnold can get them the ball. So, but I still believe they take a step back.
I do too. Fantasy-wise, who you wanting, Branson?
Sam Darnold.
Do you?
Yep.
So you're telling me you'd go into week 1 happy if Sam Darnold was your quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we believe that?
I know he's after Joe Burrow. It's obvious. It's just a smoke screen. I know this dude like a book. He's
Joe Burrow,
dude. I could saw how your eyes lit up last week. I know you can play it off all you want.
Whatever,
dude.
Whatever.
I know what you're after.
Timmy, who you wanting fantasy wise off the Seahawks?
Give me JSN. You can keep the rest.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Timmy and I are probably, even though he's proven us wrong, we're probably still in the same camp, or we still don't trust him 2 years. Now we're going to move the goalpost.
Yeah, you got to.
We're going to say we don't trust you 2 years in a row now, Sam.
Anybody can win one.
Anybody can win one. I mean, Brad Johnson won one.
Yes.
He did.
Trent Dilfer won one.
Yes.
Anybody can win one. So. Yeah.
You know what? Who? Somebody's got to throw it to Jackson Smith. So.
Do that laugh again.
I mean, Sam, he had a great start of the season with the Vikings 2 years ago. Then it fell apart. But then he goes to the Seahawks, and wins the Super Bowl. So yeah, I think there's just more to prove. Don't you think? Don't you agree, Timmy?
100%.
I don't think this Seahawk team last year won it because of Sam Darnold. I think, and I'm not going to necessarily say in spite of either, but
Yeah, I mean, he put up. Let's face
he
it,
did.
He put up good numbers.
He did. He did. But
He had a lot of big drives there.
Kenneth Walker deal is going to be a big deal.
And that team got really hot. I mean, I'm just
Right.
saying. Sometimes I don't know. We'll see. Do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again. If Branson, if you draft Sam Darnold,
Yeah.
and he wins you a championship, then we can maybe say, okay,
Well, let me tell you something. When he's at the Hall of Fame,
dude.
no, I didn't say getting inducted. I mean, if he's there visiting is what I'm saying.
Good Lord.
Hey, if he wins one more Super Bowl,
He will be in the Hall of
pretty well
Fame.
Automatic,
Yeah,
Yeah,
except for Eli.
yeah, that's true.
it's true.
And
Dave, let's talk about the Patriots.
Let's do.
Now, that's my most hated team besides the Broncos, but they were champions of the AFC last year. They have a great quarterback in Drake May. They just landed A.J. Brown, their wide receiving core.
They did.
Running game is strong. So how we feeling? Can they go back this year, Dave?
Absolutely. I'm big on the Patriots this year. I have got them at number 6. Drake May, Travion Henderson, maybe Ramondre if he can stay on the field. That would be about all that I would be interested in fantasy-wise, though.
Not A.J. Brown?
Oh, and A.J. Brown. He's going –
Not Drake May?
I said Drake May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think A.J.'s going at the 1-2 turn pretty much in a 12-man or 12-person league.
Are they in your top 2 or 3 to get to a Super Bowl this year?
Yes.
Okay. Are they your top team to get back?
It would be really close. We've not talked about the other team that I think could get there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm big on the Patriots this
Branson,
year.
how are you feeling about the Patriots?
If Mike Vrabel can get his personal life together a little bit.
Well,
maybe.
that's my thing is having them. That's going to be, to me, the off-field stuff with Mike Vrabel is what's going to set them back for me.
Can't underestimate that, man. I mean, with the media there all the time.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I don't know. I have them 6th on my list, but
that's where I got them.
I think that they can go back. I think that they're going to end up being kind of like the Patriots of the early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah. Because Drake May's good. I mean, I think he's really good. A.J. Brown doesn't do nothing but help him. If he has, if it sets him back this year, then it's Drake May's fault.
Tina, you feel the same?
Yeah, I've got them at number 7. I think they're going to step back a little bit just because that schedule's so much harder this year than last year.
Yeah.
So I don't expect their win-loss to be as good as last year. But again, in the AFC, they're going to be one of those teams in the mix there. So they could go back-to-back Super Bowls.
I think a fair question.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
No,
Did I
you're
cut
good.
you off?
You're good.
I think a fair question here is, we're always talking about how coordinators catch up. You know what I'm saying? After they see things for a while, do you think that could be a risk with Drake May?
They didn't catch up to him last year.
No, they didn't. But you've got an extra 8 months on top of that now to look at film.
I think he's pretty well settled in now, where it's not an issue.
Yeah.
But I've got him at number 10. I think they do step back a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to give the Patriots as much credit as anybody else, but I do think they step back just a little bit, just because of. I think the Bills are going to be better this year. The division's still going to be just them and the Bills. I mean, we're not worried about the Dolphins or the Jets.
No.
But the AFC in general, But if in the AFC as a whole, if Branson's man Burrow is healthy, and if he's healthy, and the Bengals are back up to par, and if the Chiefs come back and they're better than last year, which I have to believe they will be better than last year. I think, one bad year, I think Mahomes, if he comes back healthy, I think they're going to be better. The Broncos are going to be even tougher this year, I think. So there's some teams in the AFC, obviously Pittsburgh, the Ravens, and then I think the Texans will be. I mean, they were good last year. They just get that offense dialed in. The defense is already there.
Defense is there.
Colts were good in the first part of last year. If they can put together a whole season,
Jags.
and the Jags. So I think all these teams are going to be better this year. So, the Patriots, as Timmy says, they got a harder road to hoe. So, but I think they can get there. But I got them ranked 10th.
That's fair.
Fantasy wise, who you already named yours, Branson. Who do you want fantasy wise?
I'm gonna say Drake May or AJ Brown.
Grab that low hanging fruit, son. That's good.
AJ Brown.
Fruit on the tree.
That's true. That's true. In this
I
situation,
like Henderson. I love Henderson.
I like Henderson too.
I do too, but they're still in that timeshare. So that's always going to hurt his.
And an early AJ Brown, wherever he's at, before he does what he does a year or two later, is always very effective.
He is going to be really good for the running game because he's going to spread the field a lot. So I think he will definitely help Henderson or Stevenson.
Well, so there you go. There's our breakdown of the Seahawks and the Patriots. Next week, Packers and the Texans. Should be a fun week, and we're now on to our second half of our 16-week breakdown.
Getting close, son. You'll
Getting
have
close.
You'll have old Joe Burrow in about a month.
You're gonna love the last week, guys. Timmy and Dave. A little hint.
Oh, the last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'll plan accordingly.
Yeah. All right. There are non-sports subjects. We were going to talk
about Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin.
Oh yeah, Caitlin. Dave, you had something to say about Caitlin
I've
Clark.
got a lot to say about Caitlin.
Yeah, the floor is yours.
To say about Caitlin. I want to go over this. I actually really got excited about this assignment, so here we go. I want to tell you how the league has changed pre-2024 to where it is now, okay?
Okay.
With since she came into the league, okay? Let's see here. Where do I start? Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham have sold 80% of the jerseys of the whole league.
I believe that.
Yep.
Since Caitlin debut, revenue has doubled to $250 million. Revenues are now triggering revenue share, distributing millions to players.
What?
Yep. Landed a media rights deal worth $3 billion.
What?
Millions more in sponsorships led to more money for players.
Yeah.
Average player salaries have increased by 450%.
That's incredible.
Before Caitlin League generated 43 to 60 million annually. Right now they're 281 million. Viewership spikes 380% with fewer games averaging 12 million, with her games averaging 1.2 million viewers. And this to me, the last one really tells it all. There's a finance professor named Ryan Brewer that estimates that Caitlin is responsible for 29% of all WNBA revenue.
Good
now,
gracious.
Here's my point, how I'm going to tie this in.
Okay.
How in the heck do you have what happened to her the other night happen? Whoever this Kathy Engelbert is, who is the commissioner of the league,
Right.
she should have packed her stuff up and go. There is no way in the world. And if you want this league to ever be taken seriously, you're going to have to protect her better than what you've been doing, because she is helping everybody across the board. I know she's hated by a lot of people. I understand that, because she's good. But if you ever want WNBA to be taken seriously, you're going to have to do a better job of protecting her. Period.
And on top of that, it's like Tiger Woods. When Tiger came into the league or to PGA, there was a lot of people that didn't like him, and he ruffled a lot of
really good comparison
because he was good. However, the difference is once those dudes' checks started getting a little more, weighing a little more, the numbers started climbing. They were like, "This might be a good thing."
Yeah,
the
chirping quit.
I don't know if WNBA has the business acumen to even understand that.
These gals in WNBA, they don't understand that whole thing. They don't get it. Like my paychecks, we're flying first class on private jets now instead of commercial.
It's business 101. I mean,
like this this is the golden goose.
it is without a shadow of a doubt. And this Alicia Thomas that was going to throat punch her. I mean, that's far fetched. I'm sorry, but resting. Did you see the picture?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
One game.
yeah.
That should have been about an 8 or 10 game suspension there.
Hey, listen, Branson, that was assault, brother.
Yeah,
Dude, it was.
it was. I agree with you. Didn't she get up and clap, and then she got a technical?
Yeah.
Dave, let me ask you this though:
Please do.
as a Atlanta Hawk fan, didn't you hate the Jordan rules?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
Now that being said,
But I can tell you, okay, that's fair. I can tell you this, and I'm glad you said that actually, because I can tell you that Caitlin Clark is officiated differently than any other player in this league. Every time she hits the lane, and same with Mike, she gets absolutely hammered. And it just seems referees want to just keep the whistle in their mouth and do nothing about it.
and that's the point though. I'm not even mad at the players in the league.
Oh, well, I am.
I'm not. It's the officiating.
Yeah.
We talked about this before the season started. They needed to get better officiating. If anything, it's probably gotten worse.
It has.
If the officials call the plays the way they're supposed to be called, the players would quit doing it. It's that simple.
That's fair.
And I agree about Engelbert, but
then another talking head on Fox today, or Fox Sports, or I don't know if he's with ESPN. I think he's still on Fox Sports. He came out and made the statement that he thinks that she should leave the WNBA. That she's done what she's came to do.
That's what Boomer Esiason said.
This is
different one. Okay.
This is a Manuel Ott show.
Yeah, this is a whole different opinion.
Yeah.
He thinks that they're better off without her. That she's served her purpose, and now that there's other better players in the league that can carry the torch, and she just needs to get at it because she causes more distraction than she does add to the league.
With the exception of Asia Wilson and maybe Kelsey Plum, there is nobody better in that league.
I agree. She's in the top 3.
There's not.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. The best player's not always the face of the league necessarily. I mean, how many years? Let's look at what Steph Curry did. You know, he changed the way kids play basketball, right?
Without a doubt.
He changed the way basketball is played. Now it's all about the threes. I don't know if there's a single year there where he's necessarily the best player in the league.
Good point.
It is a good point. I agree.
I agree with
But
that.
he had a huge impact on the game.
Yeah.
And right now, Caitlin Clark's not necessarily the best player. I still think Asia Wilson's
I
better.
do too.
I don't know. She's right around 2 or 3. But, I mean,
I think the disrespect, just like they made that poster for the 30-year anniversary.
Go. That's where I was going.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they had Candace Parker and they had all these legends of WNBA, legend female players, even Reggie Miller's sister on there. Cheryl Miller. If you had Cheryl Miller, I mean, even though she wasn't in WNBA,
right?
If you had these great female players on that poster, that's one thing. But you added Angel Reese
and Paige Beckers, but you left Caitlin Clark off when she's the one that you're having to put away games into bigger arenas.
Sure.
Because they're selling so many tickets.
30 years. Go ahead. Sorry.
The top 20 games in the WNBA with the attendance, top 20 attended games in the WNBA have one thing in common.
Indiana Fever.
Right.
30 years this league has been around. Every year they're still having to get financial assistance from the WNBA and shareholders and people like that. They've not. I can't say they've never turned a profit. I don't have the research.
I don't think they have.
Probably not.
But after maybe 30 years, at what point, if you have any business brains at all, do you smarten up a little bit? I mean, my gosh, she is the golden goose. Yeah, and that's exactly what it's going to be.
Fair enough. Yeah, but that was my thing about the poster. How do you have that not have Candace Parker on there too?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a joke.
It is. Their marketing is pitiful.
Was Lisa Leslie on that poster?
I think Lisa was on there.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you need to fire the commissioner, clean the front office out, clean the refs out, clean the marketing team out. We need a reset here.
But
I agree with you.
I don't think Diana Taurasi was on that poster.
She was not.
She was
not.
And I don't think Sue Bird was.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
So that just shows their
Taurasi
ignorance.
wasn't on there?
No. Trossie was not on there.
Whoa.
Or Sue Bird. But and here's the thing, though, and I'm not saying this, because, you know how I like Sophie Cunningham. But Sophie Cunningham's going to more or less have to stay with Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
Yeah, for real.
She's her Arn Anderson.
She
really is.
Hey, listen, she's going to have to be like the Pistons with Caitlin's
Lambier.
Isaiah, and she's Lambier.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to have to be from here on out.
Because,
Agree, man.
no offense to the rest of the Fever, but they don't take up for her like Sophie does.
right.
Sophie don't care. She'll throw hands and not.
She'll kick a field goal and then go be on
Yeah.
homecoming court.
That's true.
and point it out to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that, man.
But here's one more Caitlin Clark stat. She has the number 2 best-selling basketball jersey in the NBA.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the only person that sells more jerseys than her is Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Wow.
I forgot about
She
that.
sells more than LeBron. She sells more than Lucas. She sells
Wake
more
up.
than Wemby.
Are we here just for YMCA pickup ball, or are we here trying to make money? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Golly.
At least in the NBA. And, when Michael Jordan come in, everybody complained, after a couple of years there about the Jordan rules. But they did understand what he was doing for the league.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
I mean, you go back to, I think it was the playoff game against Boston, and Jordan scores 63, and I think they still lose, right?
Yes.
But that's the game Larry Bird's like,
He
That
was
was
God on the court. Yeah.
She'll be gone 10 years before they realize how good they had it.
Now, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Rod, you're right. You're right.
But, I mean, for real. She'll be gone before they realize how good that she made the league at that time.
Yeah. Don't know what you got till it's gone.
No. That's what Cinderella said.
It is what Cinderella said.
Yeah.
And of course, like I've always said, nobody hates women more than other women. So
I just do not understand.
But here's the other thing. You're talking about the TV contract. They ran a doubleheader yesterday on CBS. They played at 1 o'clock and then at 3 o'clock, and I didn't realize they'd moved the PGA to NBC, and I was a little upset. But then I was like, wait, does Indiana play?
Exactly.
And I would have flipped it over there. I know.
Exactly.
And then they're on ABC, obviously ESPN, and they're on a lot of channels.
Yeah.
TBS,
and
USA.
that's because of Caitlin Clark. Period.
This isn't a race thing. It's not anything of the sort. I mean, sexual preference, all this stuff's been discussed. Let's just be real about it. But it's a talent thing. Somebody needs to recognize what this girl brings to the table.
This is the reason why I always argued that Tiger should have been given a golf cart, given an exemption for the golf cart. They should have made an exception for Tiger Woods whenever he had his leg injuries because of what he brings to golf.
Yeah.
If he's playing, I don't care if he's wheeling around on a wheelchair back there shooting 110. You're going to be watching Tiger Woods.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you want him out there? So it's the same thing with Caitlin. Why would you want to hurt the thing that is bringing in the big bucks?
She's making everybody richer, and it just blows my mind.
She's got the most exciting game in the WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of times she doesn't play like a girl.
Right.
Those shots are.
No, she's creating her own.
That's
She's
real.
creating her own jump shots. Yeah.
And it's not these. If you watch enough bad teams or enough teams in WNBA, the talent level's still not.
It's not. There's
awesome. And you see some of these goofy underhand shots.
a lot of missed stuff at the rim.
Yeah, where they don't even jump.
Yeah.
I mean, that talent level's here, and she's up here.
I'm going to give, and I know we're running short on time here, Matt. I'm sorry. But I will say this. I did watch the game that they played against Atlanta the other day, and I will say this. Angel Reese, that's the best game. She's stepped up her game a lot.
You know
I mean,
what?
a lot of this stuff, a lot of these shorter shots that, the me-bounds and all this stuff, she had a really solid game that I watched.
And it still doesn't matter because she's not exciting to watch.
No, agreed.
She's a good player. I don't hate Angel Reese.
No, I don't either.
But she's a Dennis Rodman. She's great at what she does, and that's rebounding.
Yeah.
Her offensive game is offensive to watch.
Jump shot is.
Free throws are good, though.
Yeah, jump shot is. I saw her out there trying to throw up some
But
threes.
there's not a little girl in America that says, I want my game to be like Angel Reese.
Yeah, you're right.
And I mean,
it's true.
We said Curry, he changed the way he's played. Be like Mike. And that's what it is with Caitlin.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah. Good discussion on WNBA, guys.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Oh, we'll have to cut that up into a bit for you, Dave. That was
Well,
that was a good rant you had.
Good, thank you.
He's an
Wait a-
angry man lately.
Way to study and put your notes down.
Yeah, you proud of me, B?
Always proud of
I
you.
live for that,
Yeah.
man.
All right, guys, real quick. Our top tag teams in wrestling of all time. Timmy, did you participate in this?
Oh boy, I got to hear it to you.
I'll give you 2.
Okay,
All right.
that's 2 more than I expected, honestly.
Yeah.
Are we counting the 4 Horsemen as a tag team?
I mean, if you count Arn and Tully,
For you, yes, Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy,
Okay.
you get
For me, okay. That would be my number 1.
okay.
Number 2. Hold on. Ricky Steamboat and Jay Youngblood.
Ooh.
Okay. that's
Ooh,
a-
nice, Timmy.
Timmy.
Timmy going on the way back bus.
Way back.
Timmy,
They were
Timmy talking
good.
like he don't like wrestling, and he
He
pulled 2
does.
names out like
Dude,
that.
I watched when I was 10, okay?
What are you saying? You outgrew
What's
it,
wrong,
Timmy?
what's wrong
Yes.
with watching when you're 50?
Okay, so now that Timmy's done with his, we're going to go one at a time and circle around 5 times here, guys,
Okay.
okay?
We're going from
Okay.
5 to 1.
Going from 5 to 1.
Okay.
My number 5, Heart Foundation. Jim the Advil, Brett, they were fantastic. At that time, WWF did not have the caliber of tag teams that NWA, WCW did. So you only had a few, but they were elite. And they were exciting to watch. You had the finesse of Brett. You had the power of Jim. You had the hot pink. The whole gimmick was good. They had the charisma. And so
And
even
the manager.
and the manager. And so even though at the time tag teams were not really the thing in WWE, they were top tier. So Heart Foundation number 5. Dave?
Midnight Express.
Okay.
I think Midnight Express has one of the most underrated professional wrestlers that ever lived in Bobby Eaton. He was just so smooth in the ring and make everybody look good. And of course, Jim Cornette, who I think is probably one of the 5 best vocal guys ever to be in the sport too. I love the Midnight Express back in the day. I like the version better with Stan Lane than I did with Dennis Condrey.
Dave, I met Bobby, beautiful Bobby, in Tennessee. Branson was with me.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Had my picture taken with him at the concession stand.
Oh,
Or not.
he
Yeah,
was.
he had nachos and M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
And
was-
I didn't know what to call him. And so I hollered and I said, Mr. Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really cool guy, though.
Nah,
Uh,
so underrated.
Brad's,
man.
who's your 5?
All right, I will say Heart Foundation was my honorable mention.
Okay.
But number 5 for me was Ivan and Nikita.
And
I loved Ivan and Nikita
Uncle
because
Robin. Yeah, that was good.
because they sold you on the whole-
Russian,
the
yeah,
Russian
they did.
thing. I thought they sold the Russian thing better than Nikolai Volkov.
Yes. And he was from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was Russian,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
yes,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, and he pretty bad when two
Nikita-
North
Nikita-
Carolina guys beat a Russian guy.
Nikita was
gosh.
more Russian than Nikolai.
Yeah.
Nikita was from Charlotte.
He did
Yeah.
it well. He did it well.
Well, actually from Minnesota, but he
Okay,
spent a
well.
lot of his life down in North Carolina. We'll say that.
Well, his
So he's
kid-
in North
He
Carolina.
raised his family in Charlotte.
True,
Right.
and true, but Ivan and Nikita, man, I'm telling you, there was nothing better when they'd always have the chains, and then they'd be out there
Yeah.
talking and stuff. I even watched an old one where Jim Crockett got hit. I mean, David Crockett got hit with a chain. Got hit
Was I-
that looked-
yeah,
that
that
looked-
looked legit.
Hey, was,
that was
was-
real heat, I believe.
Was Ivan from Georgia or North Carolina?
He was from North Carolina. He's down on
Was
the
he?
coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He worked at a newspaper, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. I
thought
think he was
so.
a editor, I believe it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought so.
How about that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I will probably put the British Bulldogs as my honorable mention.
Okay.
Number 4, Midnight Express with Stan Lane, with Sweet Stan Lane.
I agree.
That night, and it was
The
was
man with
the
the
mo-
educated feet.
he walks out, he does a fist pump, and I remember one of the comments, they showed that video, they said there was more charisma in Sweet Stan Lane's fist pump than all the WWE has right now combined. And I think that's an accurate statement.
Yeah, they were in line.
Loved the music of the Midnight Express. That was a great tag team.
Love the Cornette promos.
Yeah. Dave, number 4.
Number 4, I'll go with her arch nemesis, the Rock and Roll Express. Always thought they were really, really talented. One of my favorite angles of all time is the training bra thing with Ric Flair. I thought that was really cool back in the day. But yeah, I love the Rock and Roll Express, and if you ever, I know that I think we're friends on Facebook, Ricky Morton. If you're out there, we would love to have you on the show.
We need to get back in touch with him. I've met him 5 times.
Yeah,
Branson, number 4.
The Steiners.
Okay.
I love the Steiners. They, they brought in some new moves that nobody had seen back in the early 90s. And that's, to me, was what was really cool. They were both big. Scott Steiner, I think his first match was like Ric Flair on it was a special Friday night show because the Braves might have been in a rain delay or something. I can't remember. At 6:05. 6:05.
Yeah.
But then he joined with his brother, and and now looks like they're getting ready to raise another generation of wrestlers, because I saw the video with Scott Steiner's son and Braun Breaker, so that would be a good combination right there.
Braun's a beast.
Number 3, Rock and Roll Express. Ricky and Robert, loved them. Like I said, I've met Ricky about 5 times. Every time he thinks I'm an NFL football player, and he asks me if I'm still playing ball.
Still playing ball, boy.
That is a true story.
That's a true story every single time. He's awesome. He's hilarious. There's a story he told me one time in Tennessee at Fanboy Expo that I cannot repeat on the air, but it was a fantastic story.
You've told me
and
that one,
I love Ricky and Robert, man. I've met them both. Yeah. Anyway, Branson knew where I was about to go, and I didn't go there.
Yeah, no.
I didn't go there. So, Dave, who's your number 3?
My number 3 would be the Road Warriors. They were like very much innovators. I know Ole Anderson was the guy that actually kind of got them together. I actually watched some documentary on A&E about all this not too long ago, but when they first come along, there was nothing really like them at the time, and just beat the crap out of people, and I always liked the Warriors.
Yep. Branson, number 3.
So I went a little different right here. My number 3, you can't put one higher than the other. So I did Midnight Express and Rock and Roll Express together because their feud was so good and for so long. It didn't matter where they was, whether it was Dennis Carter or whether it was Stan Lane. But to me, that was a good feud. That was probably one of the better feuds. I mean, there was some good feuds between Arn and Tully and the Midnight Express, but nothing would fill an auditorium like the Midnight Express and Rock and Roll Express.
I agree.
My number 2, Steiner Brothers. Loved them. The Tilt-A-Whirl Slam, the Frankensteiner, the Steiner line had all these moves with their names involved. They were to be so big and so jacked
and agile.
They were so agile and could do all these finesse moves. The colors they wore the different kind of singlets.
Yeah.
Rick always with the wrestling ear guards. It was just
legitimate tough guys.
And their original their original music was Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
So Steiner Brothers are just, they're all time great. I love them. Still love them.
Yeah.
They weren't that great on the mic, but it didn't matter because they were so good until Scott went solo. Then he got a lot better on the mic.
Yeah.
Steiner Math is always a classic. So Steiner Brothers number 2. Dave,
same.
Number 2. Okay.
I can't add anything to that. That's my 2.
Arn and Tully for me.
Okay.
That's number 2.
Because they were technicians.
Yeah.
And because who had ever seen somebody do a slingshot, pick them up for to go up and bounce them off the top ropes and take them down. That was, to me, was very innovative.
Yeah. It was at the time. It was. It was.
My number 1. I know who Dave's number 1 is. I'm waiting for it.
Oh yeah.
My number 1 is the Road Warriors. And I do not call them Legion of Doom because Road Warriors were their NWA, WCW name. They would say Legion of Doom, they're Road Warriors. And when they went to WWF, they just called them Legion of Doom. But they were just the face paint, the Spock shoulder pads. They were rough and tough. Beat them up. It was just, there wasn't no finesse. There wasn't no finesse to it. It was a body slam. Their finishing maneuver is one of the all-time greatest.
And they were right at home in the Raiders Stadium.
That's right. They were.
Yeah.
Hawk and Animal, Old Water Rush. Dave, number 1.
Fabulous Freebirds. To me, the greatest. Michael Hayes would be one of the top people. I loved his promos back in the day. I can remember when they first debuted, show my age here, back in Georgia Championship Wrestling, it would have been about 79 or 80. And I just fell in love with those dudes right off the bat. I'm, 13 years old, and that has been my favorite tag team ever. Terry Gordy was a bad dude. He wasn't great on the mic, but the combination of all three of them, that was also innovation at the time. You didn't see that a lot.
That's right.
But to me, it's the Birds, man. The feuds with the Von Erichs. I mean, it was just, I love the Birds, man.
Branson, number one.
LOD.
Yep.
Because, you said it, the best when they were, the way they did, I think at Wembley Stadium when they came out, and was at 92 at SummerSlam, come out in the motorcycles and stuff. And they had different ways of doing stuff. You'd always hear, their music would start, and it didn't matter where they was at. They'd just take off running and go through the ring and just, kill everybody and, empty the ring.
And a great manager in Paul Ellering.
Very good manager. Yeah.
And it's still to this day. If I read it right, he was their like financial advisor.
He was.
That was legit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty wild.
They talked about that in the biography.
And he took care of it, but never failed. I don't recall an interview or a promo cut by them that Animal didn't start and it go to Hawk and he goes, wow, and start like that. So I mean, it was the same thing every week, but it never got old.
Never got old. Yep.
Well done. Yep.
Yeah. All right, real quick. Top 5 patriotic songs of all time before we head out of here.
Oh, my gosh, I forgot.
And get ready for 4th of July. You forgot to do that list?
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure you got some on top of your head.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Dave, let's hear some of yours.
All right. You want the whole list? Or we're going to do it that way?
Can't be the national anthem.
Okay, I'll have to come up with
I mean, because we all know that's number one.
Yeah. No, actually, it's not mine.
No.
Stu. No, son, don't call me that.
I mean, do we all agree that Whitney Houston is still number one?
Yeah.
Okay. No?
No.
Really?
Chris Stapleton?
Probably. America the Beautiful with Ray Charles.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my number one.
That's my one.
Yeah, that's my number 4.
Okay.
Is it really?
It is. It is.
We're going to do the whole list? Or
Yeah, go ahead and do the whole list. Just
okay. Number 5 was God Bless America. Number 4 is American Soldier by Toby Keith.
Okay.
But that would be classified as patriotic,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 3 was Born in the USA by Springsteen. 2, I did have the Star Spangled Banner there, and 1, America the Beautiful with Ray Charles.
Yeah. Now, Born in the USA is probably, now that we know what it's about, but when you just hear the whole tune of Born in the USA, it does.
It does, and I'm not even a Springsteen fan.
Because my number 5 is Fortunate Son. It's kind of the same thing. My dad was drafted into Vietnam, and there was a lot of guys that were drafted because they weren't part of the elite crowd, but they still answered the call and went, and that's kind of what that song is about.
Right.
So Fortunate Son's my number 5. Ray Charles, America the Beautiful, is number 4. My number 3, man, Lee Greenwood, God Bless USA. I mean, if you don't like that song,
I do. That was my
you're not American.
That's my honorable mention.
My number 2, Branson, 40-hour week for a living, Alabama. Love that song. And my number 1, Elvis's American Trilogy. You don't get no more patriotic than that.
Oh, yeah, that mine. I'd have to boot somebody out for that. I forgot. Yeah.
I mean, Dixie. Then it rolls into Glory, Glory at the end, man. It was just.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah. All of those, I forgot to do it, but, I would have said a lot of those songs, but the one song that stands out to me was Glory, Glory when the day that they inducted Trump in, and I think it was the Naval Academy or whoever came into the house singing that. Dude, that put chills up and down my arms hearing them sing that.
Yeah.
Man, that was so good. But Ray Charles is my number 1. I see that in the Sandlot.
Oh, that's a favorite scene.
Yeah.
One of the best scenes in all of movie history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. To be playing, and it has them playing on the 4th of July.
Timmy, did you make a list?
Did you check it twice, Timmy?
Well,
going to find out who's naughty or nice.
I missed the part where we were doing 5. So
Well, just to give us what you got.
I just had 2. So of course, Star Spangled Banner, and number 2, Courtesy the Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah, that's a great one. Toby had some good ones.
Toby did, man.
Yep. Good list, guys.
Yeah.
All right. 4th of July.
4th of July.
Let's head out. It's been a long show.
Long show.
We'll do the draft order afterwards. So, all right. Thank our sponsors, Ben's Backdraft Barbecue, located at 3028. Get the music started. Jonathan Creek Road, Waynes, North Carolina, 28785 828 6334 for all your barbecue needs, because everyone needs barbecue. Hit him up if you're in West North Carolina here over the 4th of July. Stevenson Pest Control, free estimates, 30-plus years experience, free pest inspections, 828-229-2085. They offer military discounts and law enforcement discounts. And Branson?
Threadiches LLC, embroidering your imagination. Threadiches.com. Go on there. Holler at Jason and Cynthia Morales, because anything you come up with, they can put it on fabric.
While you finish up, Matt, can I do something? Can I give Timmy my Sophie Cunningham?
Sure. That's awesome.
You might not like how this one turns out, buddy.
Guys, we hope everybody has a great 4th of July. Listen, as Alabama said, hello, West Virginia coal miner. Hello, Pittsburgh steel mill worker. Hello, Detroit auto worker. Hello, Kansas wheatfield farmer. Hello, America. Thank you for your time.
Right on.
So for Diamond Dave, for the old ball coach,
Nobody better.
just a few.
Well, maybe one or two.
For Terrible Timmy from Bad Street, USA over here.
Appreciate your service, Timmy.
Yeah, thank you for your service,
Thank you
Timmy.
for your service, Timmy.
Glad
Thank you,
to.
and thank you for the service of all you men and women out there who have fought and died for this country. 250 years. It was not free, okay? It was earned with sweat and blood and the ultimate price, okay? So remember that this weekend. Happy birthday, America. 250 years. From all of us here at the Saunook Sports Show, happy birthday.
That's right.
Y'all be good. Be good to each other. We'll see y'all next week, same time, same channel. Saunook Sports Show, best sports show in the South. When you speak of us, you speak well. See y'all.
White and blue. It's a celebration line in the heart of the mountains. Our souls intertwine.